Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again. And today we're going to review Heist. So Heist stars Robert De Niro, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Dave Bautista, and Morris Chestnut. And what this film is about, it's about, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character, his daughter, really sick. They're not, they're going to remove her from, some room or whatever because they can't afford it. So he goes to Robert De Niro, trying to ask for money, and he's like, no, I'm not going to give you the money. So what does he decide to do? You guessed it, he's going to pull off a heist and try to steal all the money. So what did I think of Heist? This was garbage. Heist was a big pile of garbage. This movie is awful. I could not stand Heist. Heist is an awful film. So, let's get into my positives, because I actually do have a few positives, however, with this film. And my positives are, some of the acting. Actually, some of the acting was pretty good in the movie. Like, of course, my boy Robert De Niro. He was good in the movie. I really thought he did a really good job in this movie, He was really good in the film. I really enjoyed him. He did a really good job in this movie, Robert De Niro did a really good job. He was good in the movie. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I thought he was really good as well. He did a really good job. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he was really good, I really enjoyed him in the film. He did a good job as well. Morris Chestnut was really good. And by the way, he is not playing a cop in this movie. He is actually not playing a cop. So that's very interesting that he's not actually playing a cop, because that's all he plays in movies, apparently, and TV shows. But he was really good. I really liked Morris Chestnut in the movie. He did a really good job as well. So yeah, there were some action scenes that were pretty good. I mean, there were some. There weren't too many, but there were some that were pretty good. And there's a sort of a twist at the end of the film, which I found very interesting, and I actually didn't see coming. And I actually really liked it, how they put out that twist. So I really liked that. So those are my positives with Heist. I do have, however, let's get into the negatives, because I do have a lot of negatives with Heist. And my negatives are the rest of the acting. The rest of the acting is not good. It's not atrocious, it's some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life, but it's still not good either. My boy, Dave Bautista, what are you doing in this movie? He's not good in this movie. He honestly isn't. It feels like he's just, phoning it in for this movie, and his character is just very, very mean, really. It's you don't find his character likable, at all. You find no decent qualities in his character at all, and I'm just how am I supposed to, be with this guy, because these are the people that were falling for the heist, you know what I'm saying? How am I supposed to follow these characters if I despise him? Because he wasn't good, Dave Bautista. He really wasn't in this film, and that's kind of disappointing, since he's been really good in his other films as of late. He just wasn't good in this one. Gina Carano's in the film as well. She is just there, honestly, she's just there. Kate Bosworth, she's in the film for one scene. One scene. Literally one scene. And, and they got the guy that played Zach from Saved by the Bell in this movie. Obviously he's much older now. He was bad as well. There's this scene where he's yelling, and it's so painfully awful to watch. It really was. He was just awful in the film. Some of the action was really poorly done, really. It was just really poorly done. Some shaky cam moments and some quick cut moments. Just very bad action. Really, some of the a lot of the action was really bad in this film. The writing's awful with the movie. Some of the worst writing I've seen in a while. Very awful writing. Just in the dialogue, it's terrible between all the characters. Just the dialogue was just very, very, very bad. Horrible dialogue. The directing is, oh my gosh, the directing is not that good with this movie. It's directed by this guy named Scott Mann. I'm not familiar with this guy at all, but he does not do a good job directing this film. The directing is pretty atrocious at times. And it is really boring with this film. The movie is so boring. It honestly is. It's a really boring movie. It's only an hour and 32 minutes, and it's boring as can be. You are not interested for a whole lot of the movie. You are not interested. And this movie is so cliched and so predictable. You know exactly where this movie is going. You just know exactly where this movie is going. It's so cliched and it's so predictable. Guys, Heist is just another generic action heist film. Honestly, go watch better heist films. Just go watch a better heist film. You know, watch Heat. Watch Heat. You know, watch Heat. Go watch Heat again. That had Robert De Niro in it. Go watch Heat. Honestly, just Heist was not a good movie. It was really bad. So yeah. So it's time for my official grade on Heist, and my official grade on Heist is a D+. This movie is not a good movie. Please avoid it. It really is not a good movie. It's a straight-to-DVD movie, and it's not even worth being a straight-to-DVD film, honestly. It's more like a straight-to-cable film. It really is. But yeah, Heist, really bad. So that's just my thoughts on Heist. So what did you guys think of Heist? Leave in the comment section below. And I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you out later. Peace.